Yo, yo, what's good, world? It's your boy. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy Gio, man. Got some interesting news for y'all today, man. We back with another one, man. Your boy Durk, man. He got some co-conspirators, man, that's testifying. This is allegedly, y'all, so don't fry me. This is entertainment purposes only. But your boy, man, he got a lot on his belt right now, man, and it's not looking good. This dude done got hit with numerous murder for hire charges. I think he got hit with like 4 total. You know, he was trying to fight that first one. He was talking about putting up his house, his record, just putting up everything as far as his net worth goes to bond out, which not gonna happen. And him being charged with multiple other murder for hires is just putting him in a situation where he don't want to be at, man. And y'all gotta understand too. Your boy Brick Baby, he done went silent off the internet, especially after the no jumper stuff happened. And you know, he said that he set the low to Lil Durk for Quando Rondo and Lil Pab. But then, you know, he said he winded up telling on Durk because he didn't sign him to OTF. And he said that on 607 Unc's channel, his platform. He was talking about that. And you know, he said he told on Durk too, you know, so he wound up telling on his own supposedly brother because he didn't sign him to the label after he dropped the low for Quando Rondo and Lil Pab. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be intertwined with this whole ordeal in this case, man. But from what he's saying, and that's the thing, man. When you run your mouth online, stuff like that happens. It's gonna happen, man. You know, you gotta keep quiet, and you know he want the attention. Him being on No Jump on a big platform, he just trying to take advantage of it. But you could have did it another way, as far as blowing your platform and your status up, you know, online. And it's gonna lead to him ultimately probably getting some time for talking too damn much. Excuse my language, for talking too much. But yeah, man. So he got some people that's gonna supposedly testifying against him in court. You know, they saying that the OTF and the THF, you know, that's a no go. It's no longer a thing. THF, you know, they split with Dirk. Allegedly, Dirk was paying them to hang around because he was scared of King Von, and he needed some entourage and people that they call yes men around him. And you know, allegedly they selling stuff like on eBay, Amazon, and stuff like that. They're not doing good. I would have thought they would have invested all that money that Dirk been giving them. I mean, it's not like they paying for the jewelry. You know, Dirk's most likely giving that to them. The clothes, you know. Only thing they probably buying is houses and cars. So, and he probably looking out for them with that too. So I don't know what they doing with they bread, but word on the street, man, they not doing good at all. And word on the street, they talking about your boy Dirk after they was hanging out with him the whole entire time from when he was just blowing up to now, you know, him being locked up. So, you know, that's just to let you know who was really on his side, man. And, you know, it's sad that his pops came out, you know, finally came out, man. He was a kingpin. And now, you know, he's hearing that, you know, one of his kids is not here. He's unalive. And then Dirk is in jail, you know, facing life. You know, he's supposed to be a Muslim. So they say that they don't talk and stuff like that. So we're going to see what happens. But I'm letting y'all know now it's gonna be something big. Sounds like another Rico to me. That's why your boy Lil Baby, he took the 4PF off his name. He said, "Look, man, he already know they looking at him, man, because a lot of these guys they be doing some stuff, and this is allegedly. I'm not gonna say nothing, but that's what the word on the street is. These guys be doing other things other than music to get their paper, man, and that's what the boys is looking for. They looking for that, man. The feds is not playing." And that's what they showing an example with Lil Durk, man. And you know, got to give y'all this update, man, on what's going on with your boy Durk, man. It's not looking good. You know, allegedly he been in a fight in there as well because he ran into some ops. But then you gotta understand he got transferred to California, so he's around nothing but his ops. You know, ain't none of them Chicago dudes locked up over there like that. So you know, he gotta tough it out, man. I mean, he said everything in his songs. Like he basically told himself to. He said it all in the songs on everything that he did, all the riding out, all of that stuff. So I mean, for everybody that feel bad, you shouldn't, because you should know that they can use that against you in court, man. And that correlates to a RICO, because what these guys do, they do the stuff and they send it on the songs, and they know that they getting the information from the inside of their own team. on what's going on and how the songs go. So they're not dumb, man. They got a group of people that's researching this stuff 24/7, man. So I had to let y'all know this update. I'm not gonna tell you everything that's going on with your boy Durky Dirt, but y'all gotta check this one out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let's talk about it. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, share this right here. Let's get in the algorithm, man. Let's run it up. It's 2025, baby. Let's do it. Couldn't do it without y'all, man. As always, man. Appreciate y'all love and support, man. To the next one, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, stay healthy, and I'm gonna catch y'all on it. I'm out.
Lil Durk's ops are really celebrating that he's facing life in prison.
Man, do you see Durk getting out of this?
He might ask him how much time, and they might tell him, all my life.
All my life.
How much time Durk get? All my life. All my life.
You would have thought that them being so big that they could have went on tour together.
Right, they would have made a lot of money. And I saw Durk say, oh, why would I be in tour with Keith? You might not have been in tour, but and I think Durk just said he was finna try to bring him on tour. Durk said that on this interview with what's his name. Said I was gonna try to bring Keith on tour. Oh, man, I think, like I said, like Durk plays Keith music at the end of every show to Finito and turn that bitch up. But I feel like Keith don't like Fool. But Keith really don't like nobody, to be honest with you. He just be to himself. But Keith, because you still, Keith then stopped doing songs with everybody. He ain't even do songs with no more. So Keith know that, like, when see how everything, that's why I be saying, like, you got some that get hot and they get that fire and they, get in a place or whatever. And then, they lose their flame or they go to jail, they lose their life. And, because a lot of people did look over Keith. Oh, Keith fell off. But the whole time, Keith got designing clothes, video games. He doing hella different shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you always thinking, bro, the only money is not on the internet. The only money is not through music, social media. It's money a million ways. How the you think people was living? There's people out here that sell candy and got more money than, people out here that design clothes, shoes, and come up with shit that making money.
Here I am, free man, without telling, without compromising, without being someone I'm not. Rats, stool pigeons, people who tell things to get out. This is the type of life, we don't live this type of life. I'm a Muslim first and foremost, no doubt about it. But even in this, we don't believe in telling. We don't believe in rats. We don't believe in stool pigeons. So for someone to try to tell you to tell on somebody else to save your own neck and all this, you get in this thing, you hold your own weight. That's how people got to look at it. I'm in this, then I hold my own weight. You don't bring nobody else into this. You don't tell on nobody else to save your own skin. Get out of it. That's not your lifestyle. That's not what you're about. Get up out of it. But when the thing hits, when it hit, the impact come in, you continue to stand strong. And you continue to go down for what you believe in. And don't bring nobody else down with you. I like the little, I think it's a Jeezy, I like the little saying he's saying in his little rap song, if you ever get caught up, don't mention my name. That's just one of the slogans I like, and that's one thing people should take as an anthem. You get jammed up, don't mention my name. Don't mention nobody's name.
Nobody. I still wouldn't wish it on him, but I would want to do something to him.
Right, but then you're putting your own freedom at risk.
Yeah, you're right.
As opposed to letting law enforcement do their job.
You're right.
Because let's just say you go and kill that person, everyone will look at you like a hero, right? Social media will be like, free Lil Tim. Lil Tim's a hero. He's the best. But law enforcement is going to still charge you with murder.
Yeah.
Probably,
but it's like,
first-degree murder, because they'll probably prove that you planned it based on what happened to your daughter.
Yeah, but just it being my daughter, I wouldn't even care. Like, I wouldn't have no sympathy behind it just because it's my daughter.
Yeah, I just feel that this is a dangerous way of thinking because it creates a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? Where people end up taking the law into their own hands, and then the justice system ends up punishing them as well.
Right.
You know, you can't say stand your ground if you do a situation like this.
And then
see what
you
I'm
really
saying?
just gotta, like, in no type of predicaments, you gotta tell, or you gotta, like, ask them, like, if someone, like, they probably wouldn't even think of it like me as a man, because it might be some women who might be a jurors or something, but you have to ask them, like, if somebody was to kill your daughter, how would you feel? Or what would you want to do? Would you want the police just taking hand? Like, some women would just say, oh, I want to, but you really...
I don't think people realize that.
I can have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your way is gonna cooperate.
As Durk tightened his social circle once he found out, moved where he was living, and didn't let anyone know his new address.
Nobody's ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the you gotta watch
everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
But it's unsure how much information Jam got because DJ Academics revealed the feds have investigated Durk for over a year.
It's from a group of journalists. Actually, I'll give up the source. Well, not really the person, but an Atlanta-based journalist said, hey, this is going to happen soon. And I said, what? And you know, I get my sources and I get news told to me. They said, I've been told that the feds have been looking into Lil Durk. But I remember, this is before the O Block 6 thing happened. Or actually, maybe it was, I can't remember the timing. But I remember thinking, after the O Block 6 or 5 like got convicted, I'm like, all right, Durk's finally in the clear. That's what I thought. But the person who was telling me, they said they had good authority that was coming from investigative bodies that was involved in looking into this.
And once the feds finally got enough evidence to bring him in, Durk and all of the associates were arrested within the same day. This broke news headlines and got the attention of YSL Woody, saying that it was the wrong way to go about it.
I want to hear my opinion on the Lil Durk situation. I ain't saying he's guilty. I don't know what the situation is. But if life is going good for you and you come for private, we risk so much of our freedom, time, and life trying to get where we at, to put ourselves in a position where we can take care of our family and our responsibility. The best revenge was for King Von. I'm not saying Durk guilty or anything, but the best revenge that you could have got from King Von was stepping up and taking care of his kids. We ignorant. We do stupid stuff. Why is we out here trying to continue to hurt each other? It's not gonna bring it back. What's done is done. It's permanent. Go get his kids, take his kids, and put his kids in a position where they never had to walk in their daddy's footsteps. It hurt me to see that Durk came so far in life just to end up in his predicament.
Because when you get into how the crime went down, it's extremely concerning. The hit went down as revenge against Quando Rondo's crew for taking out King Von a couple of years prior. After it went down, Quando rapped, "Man ran up on me, then we sprayed him. I'm talking lights out. We do the dash in that Durango, jumped out with that pipe out, so tell them to pipe down." In response, Durk planned out the hit against Quando's crew and let them know he was coming with the lyrics. They like Durk, he a singer, he won't do something. You can believe whatever you want.
Featured in them, and they found some disturbing things. They revealed that Lil Durk already knew OTF Jam was talking to the feds and working with them because of these old Instagram lives that they found, where OTF Jam is seen holding the top collar of his jacket, looking like he's whispering into it and seeing if everything is connected.
I ain't gonna lie, like my whole dream team. I ain't gonna lie, feeling like back in the day. Oh, my. Oh, damn. Look like you said. Look, he said.
Check on your man, learn you got his head.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I never happened to dare. Architect. Having who? What happened to dare? School that stuff down.
All that woofing on the net, it got your man shit. Metro!
This ended up making Lil Durk extremely upset just a month before his arrest, as reports revealed that Lil Durk, alongside every OTF member, cut ties with Jam over a month ago, as Lil Durk would even go on to an interview revealing that he knew what Jam was up to, but it was just too late. It would be announced, Lil Durk has been playing 3D chess the entire time. He knew that OTF Jam was gonna cooperate.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
As Durk would even speak further on this, saying that he doesn't even allow his close friends to know where he lives and doesn't give any information to anyone. You can tell how sad he is knowing that Jam is snitching, and it's likely that he's talking about OTF Jam in this sentence.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the. We can have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the. You
gotta watch. Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta. Everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, you go too. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
But sadly, Lil Durk was just finding out about OTF Jam before it was too late, a month before his arrest. However, he could have known sooner. The feds announced that
he tried to go for his bail hearing, and during this bail hearing, the feds say that they have somebody who is telling him that he is involved in another murder for hire. Yeah. It's not looking good for Durk.
No, because the thing is with Durk, he been trying to kill since he been in jail, right? That's the problem. That's the problem with these YNs. He think that killing is the answer, right? And I'm not speaking from, again, I don't be speaking from like experience. I'm gonna tell you what Beast the Shooter told me, and it's kind of crazy. He told me that in Chicago, Durk really was like nobody, right? Nobody really knew him, and when he started rapping, that's when everybody started knowing him. And Durk kind of like abused his power. What he did was every time somebody do something, like I told you last time, he'd give them money. So you kill, you get money. So he never really gave nobody anything, right? So you always talking about Durk, but you really need to talk about his kids. Because like I told you, they gonna be the ones hurt. They gonna be the ones that ain't gonna have nothing. And everybody worrying about Durk. Durk, it's over for Durk, right? We need to worry about the next Durk. I'm tired of really hearing about Durk and Bond, right? For real, because when you dead, you dead. And when you in jail, you in jail. Who remember you when you in jail anyway? Stop playing on me. I don't remember the last that went to jail. Stop playing on me. We need to do these things like we do our cousins. Look, nobody write their cousins and brothers when they in jail, but then Durk go to jail and you go crazy. You type it all on the internet. Man, Durk. So, I mean, I don't no disrespect to Chicago because I'm GDBD Vice Lord, but Durk gotta go, right? I don't want to talk all that because you still trying to kill. When you kill, you die. That's what I got mama. That's what people don't understand. Like, when you do bad, whatever you do, it come back at you. Durk is an animal. King Von is an animal. Why are we praising animals? And then they run around with this devil music and they singing it to the people's ears, but they call me the devil. Stop playing.
The Lil Durk I know. I do not think Durk plot and plan that situation. I'm gonna tell you why. King Von, from what I see, was loved and respected and honored by a lot of people. When those things happen, right, and people get calls, right, they ain't necessarily gonna check in with Durk. They like, what? Word? He where? We ain't gotta be nowhere for 8 hours, 7 hours, until the morning. When you got people with those mentality, Durk be at home sleep doing whatever he doing, and they just gonna move. Right? Now, here goes the guilty through association and affiliation.
You flying in.
You flew them in. Yeah. They're here because you flew them in.
They're on your credit card.
All these things, and they might have been here because he had something to do. But in the midst of it, you did that. Now, that only gonna help Durk if one of them was to step up and say, hey, look, man, Durk had no idea about such and such, such and such. Yeah, we brought us out here. We were out here to do this, right? We got the call. We chose to go do what we do. That's our homeboy. We don't need to check in with Durk to handle. We wasn't even gonna let Durk know it was us. Now, if they got some shit to where, you know, Durk's telling them, handle that, I got you for this, I'm gonna pay you this, I'm gonna do this, and they got those type of things, that's one thing.